All right, so we got 63 orders going out on eBay, totaling a little over $1,400 in sales. Hey, and we also had 6 orders on Poshmark over the weekend, so stick around to the end of the video to find out what sold. All right, so we had this men's Ralph Lauren medium-sized button-up shirt with kind of like a boating logo on it. Took a best offer of $14 plus shipping on this one. I actually sold this quite a long time ago, but it was returned for does not fit. It is a made in USA vintage Dickies mechanic button-up shirt. It is a size medium and just took a best offer for this one yesterday for, was it 46? Let's see, $42 plus shipping. So I always pick up these Dickies mechanic shirts really no matter what, especially in the bigger sizes. But if you do find a vintage one out there, they do command a little bit more money. Selling some socks. These are a pair of men's socks by the brand Happy Socks. Took a best offer of $10 plus $6.95 shipping on these. All right, so this is a Lands End women's t-shirt, sold for best offer of $12 plus shipping. All right, definitely selling a lot more Oregon Ducks gear, t-shirts, sweatshirts, button-ups. Oregon Duck stuff is in full season. So this is just a plain t-shirt, sold for $17.95 plus shipping on an international order. What's going on? So just wanted to bring up what I'm going through lately in my business and kind of the importance of setting up expectations and also the importance of not having all your eggs in one basket. So many of you guys know me as a reseller here on YouTube, but I also have other ventures going on, whether it's on Amazon or starting a new book or helping people get started on eBay, and also looking into doing some real estate. So there are multiple avenues on which I can make money. So by this time last year, I was just doing eBay. You know, I was doing eBay, a little bit of Amazon affiliate here and there, and that's about it. Fast forward a year today, you know, I have 4, 5, 6 different sources of income to where eBay is really not the main, you know, breadwinner anymore. I just really think that that's important to, as an entrepreneur, I'm speaking to you, you know, you are a reseller, you are running your own business, to have multiple sources of income, you know, whether you want to start cross-listing on Poshmark or whatever it may be. I just really want to stress the importance of having multiple streams of income. If I was still just doing eBay like I was this time last year and not opening up other sources of income, whether it's on Amazon, maybe doing a little bit of real estate investing, then I would be struggling right now. Well, not struggling, but more stressed out in the fact that just having one main source of income can be a little bit stressful because you're giving that platform or whatever you're working on really control over the way and the amount of money that you make. So just really had that on my heart over the weekend. Like, man, praise God that I went out on a limb last year and started to really look for multiple ways to make money because, you know, just with the things that have been happening on eBay and what I've been hearing from other people over the last few months is that people are just really having a hard time when eBay is up and down. You know, when you have multiple sources of income, that stuff really doesn't matter because you are getting, you know, your resources in multiple different ways. So I want to know down below if you guys, you know, can comment down below and just let me know, is reselling your only way that you make money? Do you have a part-time or a full-time job? Do you have other businesses that you have going on? I really think as a self-owned business and as an entrepreneur, you should be looking for multiple ways to make money in your business. Now, I just wanted to get into some comments that came on YouTube over the weekend. If you guys want your questions answered, just drop a comment down below and I'll try to feature it in an up and coming video. So Ellen says, replying to, if you could, would you only resell jeans in your business? This person says, no way. I can only source my fastest selling jeans like Jinko, Mother, Kimes Ranch, Ariat, Vintage Levi's. It's a very saturated market. Women's jeans have a very high return rate and are very boring to list. I do agree with that, but for me, in my kind of whole thought process on if you could find all the jeans in the world, would you just niche down into jeans? And for me, yes, I would, because it's very easy to list. I don't care how boring it is. Everyone wears jeans. So I think that, you know, having a super niche targeted category that you go after will allow you to just have everything be so seamless. The photos, the sourcing, the washing, the put away, everything is just nice and simple. So I know other people, you know, sell tons of other different things, but if you could, would you? If you had all the access to just one item, like thousands of jeans, come and go as you please, whatever you want to list, would you do that? I would personally, because I like things simple. I'm a simple guy. So if I had access to just all the jeans in the world, I would only just source those items. What about you guys? Been listing ton more socks lately. I have several boxes of socks here that still need to get listed. So this Polo Ralph Lauren men's pair of crew socks sold on a best offer of $10 plus shipping. This is a vintage men's Nautica Henley shirt, sold on a best offer of $12 plus shipping. Oh, hey, just had these Carhartt pants sell. They are men's size 32-30. They had some stains, they had some holes. That's why I took a best offer of $10 plus shipping. So if you guys are wanting to get started in your reselling business, or maybe struggling as to why your reselling business isn't growing, Marcus and I have combined to offer a reseller mentorship. So basically what entails with all that is 9 hours a week of weekly coaching via Zoom, as well as an eBay store review, reseller spreadsheets, BOLO brand list, item specifics guide. You can check it out, link down below, or you can just scan this QR code right here. And right now we have a 7-day free trial where you could try it out. We just hit 59 other members growing their stores by applying the same tips and strategies that Marcus and I are using in our business. We are on pace to do close to about $400,000 in sales this year, selling plain women's and men's clothing. So you can sell just about anything on eBay. So our whole goal is to help you guys develop a strategy, a plan, and a system that you can follow so you can hit your goals. We'd love to see you there. Just wanted to share kind of what's been going on in my business over the last 31 days. August was our second best month of the year last month. And so far this month, we are turning out pretty good. Over the last 31 days, we're up 30% in gross sales. We are up 12% in quantity sold, and our average sale price over the last 31 days is up 16%. That is a beautiful thing. If you guys were struggling through the summer, I really do believe that there's going to be an influx in more buyers coming to the platform. So get your stuff listed and keep on sourcing good quality items. Another men's Oregon Ducks Nike t-shirt sold for $17.95 plus shipping. This is a men's sports coat by Massimo Dutti. Hopefully I'm saying that right, probably not. But anyways, selling a lot more jackets lately, and it has been a huge blessing to get these items out of here. So this was a best offer of $42 plus shipping. This is a women's sleeveless A-line dress by the brand Horny Toad, sold for $10 plus shipping. Love pulling my orders using this sequential system. Really makes it easy for pulling and packing your orders. You know, if you got 10, 20 orders going out, it really does make the difference. I think that, you know, it's good to start in bins, but as you scale up your business over time, you really want to have something more modular, just like this. So we got the SKU number 12209. Where is that going to be? That's going to be here. You can see 12190. So it should be in the back right here, 12209. And this is just a pair of Liz Claiborne shorts, sold for $12 plus shipping. But going back to it, you know, you guys can find links to all of these items in the description down below. So if you guys are interested in getting started in this type of numerical system with the SKU numbers, and really helps make things easy to find. Another 4-pack of men's Happy Socks sold. These were all coming from that buyout I did last year for those storage units full of tons of socks. Hey, still making sales. Took a best offer of $13 plus $6.95 shipping for this 4-pack. We had this women's pair of Under Armour shorts, kind of some spandex shorts, sold for $17.95 plus shipping. Now, I want to go over the fact that if you are just getting started on eBay and maybe you have a full-time or a part-time job, that's okay to, continue to work that into a big business, as big as you want, but also be thinking much further ahead. What other business can you be starting in addition to your eBay business? Build up your eBay business, in which I did when my first few years on eBay. That was my sole focus. And then I started to figure out, now what other types of avenues of income can I start in addition to eBay? So that way when eBay falls short on your expectations, you have other sources of income that can help make that less painful and less stressful. See, when we put all our eggs in one basket, especially as business owners, we can really get a lot more unneeded stress when things don't work out for you. It's important to plan, but also remember that plans change and things change. And in this ever-changing world, we need to make sure that we continue to grow in the direction that we want to grow in our life's vision. So I knew that something was telling me about this time last year to start a YouTube channel, to get started on writing a book, to get started on helping people get into reselling. And I know if I didn't do that, I would be really facing some different circumstances here in my business, whether I needed to maybe go work a little bit more on Amazon, or maybe start getting more into real estate. And those are the things that I started to put in place over the last year to really make eBay less stressful. And while I do believe eBay is still one of the best ways to earn money and create a six-figure business for yourself, I just think that having less stress in your life is so important. We really need to figure out, okay, if I'm going to start an eBay business, I need to know, am I going to stay at my job for the foreseeable future? Am I going to maybe go from full-time to part-time? Or am I going to grow this eBay business to a point to where I could start maybe cross-listing on Poshmark or Mercari, or start my own Shopify store? These are the things that you guys need to figure out before you get started down the deep path of what eBay can be. And it can be a grind, especially if you put your blinders on and you're only focusing on that one thing. So I know you've probably heard me just blabbing along. I just really want to stress the importance of opening up your guys' mind to the fact that maybe you should start figuring how I can start generating money in different ways. It could either be in reselling, whether you want to cross list, or you could just start an all new business altogether. Do you want to start wholesaling clothing? Start doing that. Do you want to start maybe setting up your own thrift store, your own brick and mortar? Do that. I really think that if I didn't do those other kind of exploring of other options to bring in money for my life, then I would have a lot more gray hair, let's just say that. And I just really wanted to show you guys the behind the scenes of what I'm doing and how things are changing in my business, because I just want to be able to help one person out there that might be experiencing or thinking the same thing. We're not all in the same boat here. Some people are running their business in different ways, and that's great. But I'm just kind of really trying to reach out to the self-starter, the entrepreneur out there that might have that in the back of their mind, like, maybe I should start looking for alternative ways to bring in money. And we had this women's basic editions button-up shirt that had been listed for over a year. I finally just took a best offer of $5 plus shipping. This women's Talbot's kind of cardigan sweater, size small, sold on a best offer of $10 plus shipping. All right, this women's Union Bay regular pair of chino pants sold for $14.95 plus shipping. The limited women's skirt sold for $7.96, best offer plus shipping. Still selling a lot more of these older items that are not on markdown sale, and seeing a little bit more profits come in since these aren't deeply discounted anymore. So probably going to continue on with another month of not running the markdown sale. That last order was actually a combined order with this other skirt by The Limited, also sold for $7.96. Here's another Talbot shirt, size large, sold for $18 plus shipping. This item is over it's not quite a year old, so maybe 8 months. Another item that would have been discounted 20, 30, 40%, but instead sold for closer to full price. Selling quite a few more jackets, which is nice because I have absolutely no more space for jackets. This, let's see, I think this is right. Yeah, so this is I can barely even see it. This is a Timberland fleece quarter zip, sold for $10, best offer. This women's American Eagle open knit sweater, sold for $14.36 plus shipping. This is a women's petite large turtleneck sweater. It is a wool blend by Ralph Lauren. Sold for best offer of $22.36 plus shipping. Sold another pack of socks by the brand Puma. These are a 3-pack. So 2 3-packs sold for $17 best offer plus shipping. This is a pair of Joseph Abowed men's wool dress pants, sold for $14.36 plus shipping. So as of this recording, September 11th, 2023, we are at just under $120,000 in sales for the year on eBay. Let's see, up 30% over this time last year. I think we're going to be on the same track as far as doing about 180,000 in sales. That's what we did last year, 178,000. So we should be on pace for getting close to that, maybe a little bit under, but that's okay. Still really happy with the results, with the amount of time that I'm putting in and the amount of money I'm spending to get these results. Reselling on eBay, I mean, it's still a beautiful time to be alive, to be able to pick up items for $1 and sell them online for significantly more. So if you're thinking about quitting eBay or maybe just getting out of reselling, don't do that. Don't waste the good opportunity that we have right now, guys, to get going on this business. This is a Maurice's button-up shirt for women, plaid size large, sold for $10 plus shipping. This is an American Eagle size small denim jacket for women, sold for $15 plus shipping. Sold this Polo Ralph Lauren men's underwear for a best offer of $10 plus shipping. This is a Free People women's blouse, sold for $17.32 plus shipping. This is a men's button-up shirt by the brand Structure, size medium, sold for $12 plus shipping. This is another women's plus size top that just sold. It's a 1X size by the brand Simply Emma. Nothing special about it, kind of a purple geometric pattern. Took a best offer of $12 plus shipping. Now I just want to talk a little bit about how I'm making shifts in my business with cross-listing. So I'm rounding out my first month cross-listing my items from eBay onto Poshmark. We got about 3,300 items listed, cross-listed over from eBay to Poshmark in that first month. And we sold, I don't know the gross sales amount, but we are around $400 net after all the Poshmark fees and the shipping. So that's pretty nice, you know, to be able to just kind of hire the VA, have them cross-list a few items over some of my oldest inventory over onto Poshmark, and to be able to see $350 to $400 net in my balance that I just checked kind of surprised me. You know, it kind of makes me kick myself to thinking, why didn't I do this sooner? I think just a lot of the issues from hearing, you know, people having problems with cross-listing, you know, kind of just built this into my philosophy, and I opened my mind and broke out of it. So that could be one thing that you guys do to possibly bring in an extra couple $100 a month. I'm not looking to make millions off of Poshmark, but if I can make an extra 3 sales a day and ending up between $400 and $600 net at the end of my month, that's really going to help increase my bottom line, to be able to really move some of my older inventory out of here and to be able to reinvest those profits back into my business. Have you considered cross-listing? And this is a men's extra large pearl snap button-up shirt by the brand Diesel, which is a brand everyone should be picking up. Sold for $60 plus shipping on this one. All right, this is another women's plus size top, sold for $10 plus shipping by Adriana Papel. Never heard of it, but still, plus size tops, love picking them up because a lot of people are sleeping on them, and usually they weigh pretty light. So if you're getting them at the Goodwill outlet, they're $1 or less. These women's pair of Hollister jeans, size 14, sold for $17.95 plus shipping. So I also want to make note that remember the season that you're in. To all things in life, there is a season. So maybe you're in the season right now of building up your reselling business. Maybe you're in the season right now of cutting back in your resale business. You have to have the awareness and the forward thinking of what season are you in? Are you in the sowing season? Are you in the reaping season? Figure out what you're in right now, because if you don't know what season you're in, it's going to be hard for you guys to make a pivot or a move in your business. I knew this time last year that the eBay reselling business was only going to get me to a certain point, because I wanted to run this thing by myself, for myself and my family, and I didn't really see myself hiring 10 employees, 5 sourcers, 5 listers. I knew that I needed to figure out something else to do in addition to eBay, which is why I wanted to do the YouTube channel. I wanted to bring everyone behind the scenes of what I'm doing in my business to help you guys go further faster. That's why I wanted to write a book. That's why I wanted to start coaching people in reselling. I also got into Amazon, doing a lot of Amazon influencer, a lot of Amazon affiliates. So those are the things that I'm trying to do to make a little bit more money in my business overall. Another thing is I started creative finance with Pace Morby's mentorship group, where I'm doing a little bit more creative deals within real estate. So those are the things that I've done in the last year. I'm still going to be pumping out a ton of eBay content, a ton of reselling content, but I just wanted to make sure you guys know what season you're in. What is the season? Are you sowing right now? Meaning, are you just grinding away, building up your resale business? Or are you ready to reap the harvest and take those profits and start another business? I think I read somewhere, or I heard it on a podcast, where the average millionaire has at least 7 sources of income. How many different sources of income do you have right now? So I want to know. Really figure out the season you're in. Just a regular Nike men's large t-shirt with a stain on it, sold for a best offer of $6 plus shipping. Had this vintage pair of men's crew socks, sold for $17.95 plus shipping. This American Eagle women's open front cardigan, sold for a best offer of $6 plus shipping. This women's faux leather skirt by Tinseltown, sold for $9.95 plus shipping. This is a men's large North Face sweater. I took a best offer of $8 plus shipping. This is a men's Lucky Brand shirt, sold on a best offer of $14 plus shipping. This is a Seattle Seahawks men's large t-shirt, sold for $17.95 plus shipping. Are you seeing a lot more NFL, NCAA sales? Definitely for me. I pick this stuff all year round with the expectation that it will sell when the season comes back. Here's a pair of women's Columbia shorts, size medium. These are cargo, sold for, what did these sell for? Those shorts sold for $10.25 plus shipping. These wide leg jeans for women by the brand BDG. Let's see, these sold for $15 plus shipping. This is a 3-pack of Jockey vintage underwear made in 1999. Sold this 3-pack for $21 plus $6.95 shipping. Here are some Nike men's joggers, size large. These sold for $10 plus shipping. So I hope you're picking up employee stuff, because this is a men's button-up shirt by U-Haul. This is just a plain U-Haul men's button-up shirt. Sold for $10 best offer plus shipping. This is a men's J. Crew medium button-up shirt, sold for $14.36 plus shipping. See, you've seen a lot of the items that have been sold over the weekend be really basic bread and butter items. That's why I picked them up. That's why I have the business model that I do. These brands do sell, they just need to take a little bit longer to sell. So anyone can run their business however they please. That's how I choose to run mine. Very happy with this sell. All right, another jacket sale. So we have this, what was it, an H&M, kind of a sweater, men's sweater, size medium, sold for $15 plus $8.95 shipping. I should be able to fit this pretty easily in a legal flat rate envelope. Oh, we have a wild animal in here. What are you doing, little bear? This Forever 21 women's dress, size small, sold for $5 plus shipping. And this item is a little, around a year old, 8 months to a year old. Now I know never to pick up Forever 21 women's size small dresses. Or for me in my business, I'm probably not going to be picking up any Forever 21 anything. All right, we have this Ava and Viv plus size women's top, size 3X. Took a best offer of $10 plus shipping. All right, we have this Columbia men's button-up shirt, size medium. It was a hemp cotton blend. So a material like hemp is going to be a little bit more desirable, but this is nothing to write home about. It is an older item. Took a best offer of $12 plus $6.95 shipping. Had this Osgood and Marley kind of cosmetic bag tote thing. Really not too special. Leather, that is the nice part, I guess. Sold for $27.95 plus shipping. Here's a men's Nike XL, kind of a athletic shirt. Sold for a best offer of $12 plus shipping. All right, this is a Merino Bay men's chamois button-up shirt, sold for $19.95 plus shipping. This is a vintage La Fiesta men's button-up shirt, sold for $12 plus shipping. Just love selling this brand. It's American Eagle women's jeans, size 6, sold on a best offer of $16 plus shipping. All right, so we had 6 sales come on Poshmark over the weekend, giving us a total of 23 sales for the entire week, which is absolutely amazing. So just want to go off in line here on how these sold and what they sold for. This sold for $10 plus shipping. It's an Oregon Ducks women's XL t-shirt, so very nice to see that sell. All these are old items, over a year old in my store. This is a Columbia men's long sleeve t-shirt, sold for $8 plus shipping. And then we have a Oregon Ducks yellow 2X men's t-shirt, sold for $7 plus shipping. We had a great sale here. This is a vintage Lucky Brand men's long sleeve shirt, pearl snap, new with tags, sold for $46 plus shipping on Poshmark. And Stitches shorts, never heard of it, women's size 25. These items are a year and a half old. This sold for $13 plus shipping. And then the last thing that sold over the weekend on Poshmark was a Lucky Brand men's shirt, size large, sold for $10 plus shipping. So if you guys are wanting to know what types of brands that I'm actively on the lookout for, you can check out the free ebook down below. You can download it. Included in that is current sell-through rates and a brief description of the brand, or you could just check out this video right here where it goes over my top 10 brands within that brand list. I do that so the next time you guys go out sourcing, maybe you can find some of those items as well. I hope you have a blessed rest of the day, and remember, keep on with your vision, recognize your season, and continue to make progress daily. I hope you all have a blessed day. We'll see you soon. Take care.